Hi everyone. Well, where's that time gone? I can't believe we're back to Wednesdays live at 5 with me, Lynn Constantine, the Customer Success Manager at Supermums. Today, I'm going to talk to you about consultancy course. We do have consultancy coming up very, very soon. So if you are already in the ecosystem and you want to find out more about what we offer in terms of the consultancy course, please feel free to book in some time with me. I am always excited and delighted to talk to you about the next steps on your career journey. So I look forward to meeting you in person. If during this session you have any questions at all, please just drop them in the chat. I'm always happy to answer them. I will, towards the end of the session, also add in my email address. So if you don't want to talk live on here and you want to send me a message, then please do so. And of course, if you're watching the recording, we can't then talk about anything you'd like to. So I would be delighted to have a conversation one-to-one with you. So once again, welcome back. I hope you're feeling really motivated and excited. I certainly am really excited for what 2025's got to offer, and hopefully you are there too. In terms of all of our training programs, although I'm talking about consulting, I want to let you know, if you are brand new and you are thinking about starting with us, again, book in some time with me and I can give you advice on first steps. Your very first steps, if you're going to walk before you can run, will be the admin program. Again, we'll talk about that on another session, but I am absolutely here to answer your questions. So I'll tell you what, before I do any more, I'm just going to find that and drop it into the chat so that you know where you can find me to book in some time. So let me just drop that in quickly. Where are we? There we go. Okay, so that is the link to my Calendly diary. As I say, at any point, if you'd like to book in some time, just click on the link. You can you can choose a time of your requirements and then book in some time. Grab yourself a coffee. I love to talk, so come and talk to me. Even if you don't even know if this career is for you and you're starting 2025 not really knowing what to do, come and have a chat, because hopefully I can help you with that. So in terms of consultants, so when we talk about I learn consultancy with Supermums, I mean, that goes without saying. Our brand and reputation precedes us. Supermums is a Salesforce authorized training provider. And you may or may not know this, but Salesforce is the #1 CRM used by over 90% of the Fortune 500. So there is literally thousands of organizations that you could go and work for if you decided that you wanted a career in Salesforce. So regardless in what role you are at the moment, whether you know nothing about Salesforce or you're already working, if you are working as an admin and you want to upskill to get that extra 10K a year, then consultancy is a really good course to look at. As I say, the actual course includes business analysis. That would be includes agile project management. It includes change management skills. And as I say, it's going to get you an extra 10K on your paycheck if you're already in admin. There is so much to learn as well. You know, if you want to be a project manager within Salesforce and you want to upskill, then definitely consultancy is a really great course to do. You know, it will increase your confidence, which of course everyone wants. And, you know, it will give you the expertise you need to know, to be able to attend a meeting It gives you all of the tools and templates for you to be able to end up going into a meeting and giving the, having the conversation with people. And of course, once they come back with answers, you need to know what to say again. So Heather, who's our CEO, she will give you all of those tools and templates because she's been in the industry for a long time. She has run consultancy herself. She has employed consultants within her consultancy. So she knows what works and what doesn't work. So it's really good for you to be able to meet Heather on the live sessions. I mean, in terms of the course itself, our next course starts on the 14th of January, so not very long away. And we will be kicking off with business analysis. So it's a really good way to start 2025. The live sessions are once per week from 3 till 4 on a Tuesday. So again, it's about working this around you. If you can't make the live sessions, everything is recorded and will sit in your LMS. So it will sit in your portal nicely. All of the recordings, there will be slide decks in there. There's lots of resource in there for you to be able to confidently get to where you want to be. There is also other things. There's lots of wraparound that goes on in the background within Supermums. So the great thing is the community. You will be part of an awesome community of people, and you can collaborate with everyone during your course and beyond. We have some people in incredible careers that have done training with us, and then they're still on the group chat. So they still come on there and say, I'm doing this project at work. Can somebody recommend the best practice? So in terms of the next training course, as I said to you, it's week commencing the 14th of January. So genuinely, we're on the 8th today. I don't know what day you're watching this, but it is all about upskilling. 2025 is your year. So regardless of the Salesforce role that you want to apply for, if you have admin cert already, whether you've done training with Supermums or you've done it on your own, it's a great thing to add to your bow, because when you think that if you apply for an admin role, there will be others also applying. So if you've got consultancy as well, you can add that to your CV. And of course, that's going to give you head and shoulders more a chance of getting an interview than the next person. So as I said, if you want to boost your career and you want that business analysis cert, which is great to have, you want to learn about agile project management and change management, then this is definitely a great course to do. And if I just also add in, I'll tell you what I'm going to add in now. Let me just find it. If I add in the consultancy course details, and of course, if we have a one-to-one, we can then talk about where you currently are in your career. Okay, so I can see now that there are a couple of messages in the chat. So I can see Jubril. So thank you for joining me. It's great to have you on here. And it says, can we discuss after this program? Yes, absolutely. My email address, I will drop in here for you to, let me just put it in. So drop me an email with your questions, and I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. Or as I say, book in some time with me. It's really nice to get to know where you are for me to be able to advise you on where to go. I would be interested though, do you know anything about Salesforce? I'm asking you as you've asked me a question. It just would be nice to know whereabouts you sit in the ecosystem currently, or if you're brand new, because obviously it's going to be a different conversation we're going to have depending on where you are now. If you would like to drop that in the chat, that's great. If not, just personally email me or book in some time with me. And I will I'll tell you what, I'm going to grab that again in case you missed it. I don't want you to miss out. So let me just pop that in the chat again here. So if you click on that link, Jubro, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Just click on that link. It will take you to my diary, and that's where you can book in some time with me. And I am always thrilled to talk to people because I love to see where you are currently. And it's nice for me to see where this takes you, because I have conversations all day, every day, with mums, with dads, with organizations who really want to upskill. They are either brand new and starting out, or they want to do consultancy as a next step. And as I say, the next consultancy course does start next week. So it's definitely worth booking in with me. Have a chat with me and we'll see where you are now as to where you want to be. So do you have any further questions while I've got you here, or would you like to email me separately? As there's nothing put in the chat, I'm hoping that means that you haven't got anything, but I can see an email popped it up now, so I don't know if that's from you. If it is, I will be more than happy to answer your questions. And let me just go back to where I was talking about the consultancy course to let you know. So it is a 12-week course starting on the 14th of January with business analysis. We then go on to week 2, which is requirements engineering. Week 3 is that project management piece. And I know that's something that a lot of people like to talk about. A lot of people like that agile project management piece. So again, great. If you want to talk further about that, just book in some time with me. Week 4, you move on to change management. And then week 5 is health check proposal, selling yourself, and the review of the resources. We then move on to week 6, which is contact management, and then DevOps management, Service Cloud, Sales Cloud, NPSP, and then we move on to consultancy toolbox and then offboarding. And when I talk to you about the consultancy toolbox, that's where you're going to gain that confidence to be able to go into a meeting and to know what to say. The tools and templates are invaluable for you. So if you would like to talk to me, as I say, the next course starts on the 14th of January, so not very long. Drop me an email with your questions, book in some time with me, and we can talk about whether consultancy is the right course for you, whether you should be looking at a different course, or of course, you know, whereabouts you are and what your plans are. 2025 is going to be our year. I can feel it in my bones. So next week, just to let you know what I'm going to be talking about next week, and that will be Data Cloud. You may have heard about Agentforce. I know for a fact that Salesforce is selling the product and there is not enough people doing Agentforce. So again, great conversation to have with me. If you would like to speak to me about that prior to next week, you would like to let me know how you would like me to take that forward in terms of the Data Cloud, Agentforce, AI piece, then drop me an email. But of course, I'm going to be talking about that. So if consultancy wasn't what you wanted to talk about with me, then come on next week, my Wednesday live at 5, and I would be delighted for you to join me. As there are no further questions in the chat, I'm going to take it that you're happy with the call today, unless, of course, you're watching it on catch up, as I say. Please email me with any questions with any of our training courses. If you've got any recruitment type questions as well, if you send them to me, I'm more than happy to pass them on to the correct people as well. I will actually, in a few weeks' time, I will be doing a Wednesday live with the recruitment team. So that might be useful as well. So look out for that. But that just leaves me to say absolutely happy new year. I don't know whether we should still be saying that as we're quite into January now, but I genuinely mean that. I hope this year works in your favor. Just remember, don't settle. And if you are not happy in your job, move on. Find something different to do. If you're brand new and you want to know about Salesforce career, book in some time with me and I would be delighted to talk to you. So thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday, if not before. Take care.